What's happening, everybody? What a beautiful day we had. I tell you what, as I'm looking through my Instagram and Facebook feeds and all those kind of things, just seeing all the baptisms, man, that does my heart good, man. I can remember a funny story when I first got baptized. A good friend of mine, old Jackie Poole, he went down the aisle. I was sitting up in the balcony there at Old Mango Baptist Church, and I didn't know what was going on, but it was that time, just as I am, with that one plea, you got that buried in your head there, that's default stuff for us old Baptists. But I remember him going down. I said, boy, I want to go down. So I went down, and I got baptized, and it was really cool, and then few years later, I was sitting in the youth choir. Man, we all got saved, man. I know the Lord came into my heart, man. I just knew I was lost, and man, it was a very emotional thing, man. And I went down and gave my heart to the Lord, and I would just weep. Old Wallace Boulware, he sat with me for an hour, and I was just weeping as a kid, 13 years old, wept for an hour. So he just sat there quietly, but I can remember the second time when I got baptized, Louis Vihan. I'm a pastor, and I was one of those old wild, rebellious kids anyway, or always causing trouble, and kind of an outsider. And I just remember him sitting and saying, Michael, you can't be making this a habit. Oh, I love Louis Vihan. He's so right on the money, too. I said, you're right, Pastor, but really, I got saved this time. The first time I went down for show, the second time I got saved. So that's just a great testimony. But it does my heart good to see all these people getting baptized, and the kids, you got to get them while they're young, and so many good things are taking place and happening in our world. And, we see all these things happening internationally, and it gets kind of scary, and it's exciting to see, that we can still have peace here locally, and even in America, man, we're so blessed. And around the world, we got to pray for the church, even pray for the Iranian people. I mean, they need prayer right now. It's the church is still alive. It's not a country, we spirit, and God touches us, man, and it changes us. We're never the same. And so that's so important to me, that we really concentrate on the good things that we have right here each and every day. And the baptisms, man, people giving their heart to the Lord, recognizing that dying to sin and rising up, to God, man, washed anew, man, a new person. I get back to baptize myself every day, so, but God's good, man. His Holy Spirit's with us all the time, and that just does my heart so good. And I just want to speak peace to you today, even in the unrest we have in our world right now, man. I'm excited here locally, even here in Burke County and around our region, man, how things are just, God's got people at the right moment, the right time to pull people together and give people a steady. And I really feel that right now. I'm involved in politics. You guys know I'm a business guy, and I've stayed out of that stuff, because it divides people, Republican, Democrat. I got friends everywhere, and so that, as a Christian, that's my thing. Is I don't like to talk about that and lead with that per se, because I like to reach people. We just go on fishing, and I like to connect with everybody. And so that, with that being said, I want to speak peace to you. That this world might seem like it's unresting right now. But here locally, in your local area, if you'll pray for your leaders, like I was saying, I'm involved in politics. I'm a county commissioner here in Burke County, and thank the people for electing me and all those things. But at the meantime, I'm so excited about the team of people that have been brought together here locally. Randy Burns, county commissioner. These are people that that have become dear friends of mine. I've sat down and broke bread with and see how their lives are intertwined with everybody here locally here in Burke County, been raised here, and how they're doing things regionally with the community colleges and all the things that his heart is into. I mean, boom, that's a winner. That's on my team, but he was already there. And then Phil Smith, he's another one. Phil Smith was a local principal. These guys didn't know about me. They didn't, I'm the new guy, me and Brian Barrier, but they didn't really know me. I was different than Brian Barrier. We're all different, but I'm not the normal normal guy. And so I've connected with these guys and feel, man, how he loves this community. And all these guys are, they're from here. I'm not from here, so it's an honor for me that they would even consider the people here in Burke County would elect me, being from York County. Now, we brothers in spirit and heart and everything, wherever you're at. But, it's an honor. But to see people like that who are from here locally and that do things and connect on a big way and are trying to do things and moving forward as a team, we had some shake up in the last election, but, that's just team shuffling. We friends with all those guys too. I mean, Johnny Carswell and, Scott Mulley, these guys put some things in place that's good for right now, even in the budget and stuff like that. So I know I'm kind of all over the place right now on what I'm talking about, but it's coming to a point because I believe when you got things together and you start putting people together and things come together collectively and you got the right people leading, and we do right now. We've got Randy Burns, we got Phil Smith, we got Brian Bear, and Jeff Britton. I mean, Jeff, man, I tell you what, he's the chairman of the board, and I love Jeff, man. We got to spend some time together and ride and pray. He's crazy. He seems so reserved and everything. He's just a good brother, man. He's solid. Runs, he's CEO of Rutherford Electric and places like that. People that are knowledgeable and have understanding of how things work and make things work collectively. Man, what kind of team have we got? We got a great county commissioner team. 5 of us. There's elections coming up, and the good thing I think about, look at the money we can save, man, when you get behind the team that you got in place. If you trust in them and you believe in them, and thankfully our people believe in us, and things are transparent now. Things are a little bit more. They've always been transparent, but now I'm more vocal. I'm more social. Barriers, does his thing with the paper and stuff like that. So he's very social and he's very methodical in all the things. You got to have people like that on your team, man. People that can answer one another, talk to one another, but can move forward together collectively. Man, so I'm so excited about that. But that being said, there's municipalities and different ones. Elections are coming up. You can file by July the 18th and run for local office. I encourage you. There's some local municipalities and open stuff like that. Now, the county commissioners, man, they're golden. Unless that's something you just want to come after, well, talk to me. Talk to us, if you think there's something that's not being done or, without wasting all kind of people's time, money, and energy, man. Let's get behind your team, work with your team. And if you want to run for office, in whatever the capacity is, and municipalities and all those kind of things, county, whatever, it don't matter. But I'm telling you, man, things are in a good place now. And man, look at all the things that are happening around us. People ain't seen the county manager that we got with Brian Epley, boom, meow, man. I'm surprised somebody ain't snatched him up, man. But he's a local guy. He loves us. He loves me, and I love him, and all the commissioners love him, and everybody loves Brian Epley. He's getting things done. He's cutting the money back. People and the taxes and stuff like that, working on that to get us raising up and bring that cultural capital. That's what I'm all about. Is bring us all up. I was up at Lake James today, me and Joseph, spending time in the water and just seeing everybody out, man, just having a good time. That's what we want. That's what we want. And we're going to have that. So join us in with whatever you're doing and get involved and pray for one another. And thank God, man, thank God for godly people out there. I can actually say that all the commissioners, man, I broke bread with them. They all love God. They're praying. They're godly people. They're concerned about serving. So, hey, I love you. Get in touch with your local political party, Burke County, Republican Party on my side, Democrat on the other side, whatever you're looking for, and get involved and, come talk to me. I love you guys. It's going to be good.